So we've talked quite a bit about individual speech sounds at this point, and we've developed a way of classifying these sounds and a symbolic system that we can use to represent each individual speech sound as we hear it. But we don't really speak in individual speech sounds. We speak in combinations of consonants and vowels that alternate with some regularity. In fact, thinking about consonants and vowels, it's pretty rare to have more than 3 or 4 of either one of these types of sounds in a row without at least one of the other type of sound occurring. In essence, this is what speech is. It's regularly occurring alternations of consonant-vowel sequences. These sets of consonants and vowels occur in blocks that we refer to as syllables. In effect, a syllable is a unit of phonological weight, and we can break any syllable down into the same 3 basic parts. At the beginning of a syllable, you might have a consonant, or perhaps some consonants in a row. This is referred to as the onset of the syllable. Not all syllables will have an onset, so we can say that onsets are optional syllabic units. After the onset, each syllable will have a vowel, or some kind of vowel-like unit. This is called the nucleus of the syllable. It's almost always the loudest part of the syllable, and as the word nucleus suggests, it's the most important part of the syllable. In fact, it's the only part of a syllable that's required. If you don't have a nucleus, then you don't have a syllable. After the syllabic nucleus, there might be a consonant, or sometimes some consonants, to end the syllable. This is called the coda of the syllable. Just as with the onset, codas are optional. So not all syllables will have a coda. So in the end, a syllable is really defined by its nucleus, which is almost always a vowel, though syllabic consonants can occur, especially when the consonants are vowel-like, such as voiced continuant sounds like nasals and liquids. Here are a few examples of what syllables might look like, using a common shorthand in which the capital V means any vowel and capital C means any consonant. So you can have a syllable that's nothing more than a vowel. No onset, no coda, just a nucleus. An example of this kind of syllable that's also a monosyllabic word is I. If you have one onset consonant, then you have a CV syllable, such as T or by. A vowel followed by a coda consonant might sound like up or out, and if you have both an onset and a coda consonant, then you would have a CVC syllable such as miss or void. You can see how syllables can get more complex, with consonant clusters as onsets, such as in stop, or clusters as codas, such as in lots or fast. And it's even possible to have a cluster as an onset and a cluster as a coda. In fact, English syllables can get as complex as this, which has a 3-consonant cluster as an onset and a 4-consonant cluster as a coda. There's only one word I'm familiar with that has a syllable structure that's this complex. The word is strengths, and I'll leave you to figure it out which consonants go in each position within this word.